What's happening, everybody? Y'all know the drill. I come on, then I get the camera ready. Let everybody get a little time. Good evening, brother. Good evening. Salute, brother. Josh P, what's happening? So I'm just getting everything situated, and then we're going to start letting them out. What's good? Danny, what's up, brother? No, man, I'm just getting a little late start, man. Good evening, Kevin West. I just woke up. Jason Green, what up, my brother? Y'all know I work nights, so I'm just getting up. I actually didn't go to sleep till like around 12 o'clock, so I didn't get much rest, but I'm on. Luke, what's up, man? Michael, so look, we're gonna go ahead and start letting some of them out, man. We're gonna let them all out and play. Let y'all get the grand entrance on how we let them out, how they do. You know, we got real functional bulls, and tomorrow this morning, I said this morning because I just woke up, but what we're gonna say right now is what steps. As y'all can see, I got my coffee. Hey, y'all come over here. Come on. Y'all don't go over there. Y'all don't go over there. I'm gonna let y'all do it. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. Leo, don't start messing with these. Got these. Get a big daddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Let us see. All right, y'all get away from the camera. Y'all go play. You take. So we're gonna focus back on the champ. Nah, she ain't comfortable yet. So the best way to let her get comfortable is, y'all know we don't do the treat thing over here. We're not gonna coach her, we're not gonna do nothing. We're gonna let her come down at her own time. When she's comfortable, when she realizes that the stairs, boogeyman, yeah. When she realizes that the stairs ain't the boogeyman, she gonna come down. Tick, leave him alone. Tick, tick. 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 Hey. Move around. Hold it. mess with him if you want to. We're gonna let the Big Mac do his thing. Oh, where's my coffee at? Come on. Hey, beautiful. All right, y'all go play. Y'all go play. Yeah, he wastes no time, man. Yep, he wastes no time. So we're just gonna let him do his little thing. Yeah, definitely. The steps are not a big issue, to be honest. Every dog kind of starts off that way. Some of them just run full throttle and jump it. Some are a little scared of it. It's very new to her. She's 2 years old. She never seen it before. So it's honestly, it's not a big deal at all. When she's ready, she gonna come. Yeah. Yo, appreciate it, Jason. It doesn't require any special training. It doesn't require any of that, man. Honestly, it's just let her do her thing. So that's what the Big Mac does. He comes straight out, as y'all can see. Dogs that used to be scared of the steps, it's like the steps don't even exist anymore. So they jump completely over him. Diesel goes to his rope. The other ones look for their special toy, and they fight over it. Y'all can't see Jazz, but see if I could turn the camera on Jazz for a second. Jazz, I play with that the whole video, and kind of dare anybody to go touch it. You know, she thinks she's a big dog, and they give her that respect. Look at him, y'all. Dude, that's something else, man. And look, he barely got a chair. Look, y'all will get it from him. Play with him. Play with him if you want. Big Mac, you all right, baby? Come on, get it. Get it. Woo, that's high, boy. That's high, buddy. That's high. I know you want it. Daddy gonna get it. Yeah. It's all right, baby girl. Take your time. It's all right, pretty girl. It's all right, pretty girl. It's all right, pretty girl. Y'all help her. Y'all help her. Y'all help her. Go there, go around. Y'all go play. Go get y'all a toy. Yeah, we got puppies on the way, T. Allen. We do have puppies on the way. Emma's in there. She's been bred to tick. Guys will, man, they'll be here the day after Christmas. Does the new female in the yard have any puppies on the ground? Nope, she's never had a litter. She's never been bred. She's never been even attempt to have been bred. The pups are $2,000. $2,000 plus the shipping costs. J&A, my brother. What's up, J&A? Y'all go follow my brother J&A when you get a chance. When y'all sitting around looking through YouTube, y'all go show him some love. J&A Bullies, upcoming program. He has a female off of Diesel, aka the Big Mac, the dog hanging there on the rope. He has a female from him, and the beautiful Mia. Very, very nice little girl. Y'all go check him out. He's got an upcoming channel. It's rising. He's doing an amazing job. Y'all won't be disappointed. I do both AIs and natural. Pet lovers, how you doing, brother? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Yeah, so man, you got it, brother. Yeah, so I do both, man. I do AIs and natural breeding, whatever's more convenient for me at the time. I'd rather just come out AI them and move around. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the best thing for me because I'm always doing something. But both of them are the same. It's just all about getting that right date. We had two unsuccessful breedings. A lot of you guys don't know, but during the breeding time, I had to go to Cincinnati for 5 days. I did the breeding with Soleil. The breeding with Cleopatra, I didn't, and the stud was out of town. Both studs were not in my yard, so it was hard for us to get that right time. Yeah, it's barely in his mouth though. I think he's gonna fall pretty soon. Um, but look at him in the building. Look at Soleil. Beat Cleo. Is it true that you get more puppies when you let them? Absolutely not. Street Rossi. No sir. It's all the same. Cleo, leave him alone. Dang, Diesel. Man, y'all seen that, man? JV, what up? She-male, y'all. Look at her. I'm gonna let her wrestle with Diesel for a little while, as long as she don't start biting him. Cleopatra, come on, girl. Come on, you're embarrassing me, baby. Y'all know I like the clown. I'm gonna go get it for him. But yeah, it's honestly not a difference, man. It's all about the days. Cleopatra, don't bite him. Yeah, that's him. That's him cutting up. Hey, boy, don't hit the camera. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna come right back. Let me get him back up there. Hey, come on, y'all. What up, big daddy? What up, man? See if we can get you up there. There, you get it? Oh. You bet. Nah, get your better bite than that. You don't want another girl. Come on, get your better bite than that. So lady, get up on him. So lady, leave him alone. Get your better bite than that, boy. No, better bite than that. Get your better bite than that, man. No, better bite than that, man. So lady, you don't want no part of that. Say hey. Let it go, boy. Let it go. No. Get a better bite than that, dude. Cleo, y'all leave him alone. Man trying to work. That's just how it be, man. Man trying to work hard and y'all putting him down. Come on, dude, get a better bite than that. Get a better bite than that, dude. Get a better bite than that, dude. Move around. you out of breath for? You ain't did nothing. That mama. The most puppies I ever had was 11. Hey, Cleo, don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Yeah, you're right, man. You do see bully kennels and then you don't. We've been going 6 years strong, and I promise you, we're not going nowhere. Cleo, leave him alone. Yeah, we definitely not going nowhere. This is our life. We are here to stay. Robert, what's up, brother? Ancient one. Nah, the bullies aren't stronger than the pit bull. And I ain't going to say they're not stronger. I mean, it all depends on the specific dog. Cleo, stop it, girl. Come on, leave him alone. Go play somewhere. Find your toy. It all depends on the dog, you know. Every dog is different. Cleo, leave him alone. Cleo. It definitely depends on the dog. Just want to know so what it's good when a puppy still available. So she actually didn't have any puppies on the breeding. And with all that was going on, we had a few people that were waiting on puppies from both litters. So moving forward, Cleo, come on, you want to go in your kennel? So moving forward, we're not taking any more deposits on nothing until everybody gets their puppy. You know, that right now is the number one priority is for everybody who's waiting to get their puppies. We're not accepting $1 from anybody else. So at that time, I did give people deposits back that's been waiting for a very long time. You guys all know that the deposits are non-refundable, but being that people have been waiting for a specific time, we did honor that and didn't want to hold their money anymore, so we gave them their money back. So there is some open spots, which is cool. So I'm pretty sure that you're I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to get you a spot in there. Now Emma's litter is sold, and probably the next litter will be sold. I'm gonna let them play for a little while. But that's, I would say, when it comes to the American, a little stronger than bully. So, yeah, when someone wants to start, people both dogs have to meet each other. Yeah, I can ship sperm anywhere. That's a real easy process. If you go from vet to vet, I mean, it makes it so much easier. Yeah, but the sperm can be shipped anywhere in the world, actually. You know. So I wanna talk about. I know a lot of people that that we go that we kind of like, you know, sell the puppies to, help out, give a lot of knowledge. I know a lot of people are new. But I seen a topic or a question on Facebook last night, and I said that I was going to discuss it in the live, and this might help a lot of people out. It's all personal preference, of course. I mean, everything that we do here is personal preference. You know, you might like a specific bloodline. I might like, you know, style. As long. Appreciate it, brother. It means a lot, man. I might like a different style. At the end of the day, I believe as long as the dog is in spec, is healthy, and, you know, can live a normal life, then it's 100% your personal opinion and preference. Not every dog is going to be in spec, of course. Some turn out better than others. But as moving forward and building a program, y'all won't see that. As moving forward and building a program, the whole object of the program is to get better. So as the years go on, as the breedings start building up, and as your program starts elevating, of course, you're gonna get better. You're gonna produce more consistent litters. You're gonna find your vision. You're gonna find, yourself in the whole movement. So, I basically said all that to say this. Look at this. Look at them two y'all. Hold up. I basically said all that to say this. A guy was saying that people are telling him that his puppies that are for sale that are 14 weeks old are basically too old, and a lot of guys in the bully movement. Have you ever made a brother and sister? No, I have not. Hold on, no, I have brother and sister, but I've never little made brother and sister. So he was he was kind of like, I'm not gonna say upset about the situation, but of course it was basically affecting his puppy sales, and moving forward, a lot of breeders who don't deal with people trying to build a program or just learning, you seem to be a little more impatient with newer people. And then it becomes like a big thing. Everybody gives their opinion, and my comment on the post was that I personally would like to purchase my dog at 9 months old. You know, I think 9 months old, you actually see what the dog is. You start to see it developing. You get a good idea of how its temperament is. You starting to see its mind developing a lot more. But a lot of newer people into the movement. We all want puppies because mostly everybody who purchases a dog from me, their biggest thing is I have kids. And as a breeder, and an understanding breeder, I'm not gonna tell you who's spending your hard-earned money, well, it don't matter if you get a puppy or not. The dog is gonna be the same with your kids, which is kind of true. The Big Mac, a male. Yeah, the Big Mac is a male. Um, so I kind of lost my train of thought. So you know, I'm not gonna get up there and say, yeah, well, this is it's all personal opinion. And you know, when introducing these dogs to your kids, it's nothing spectacular that we do. I can get behind the camera, and I mean just show the glory side. Tick, leave her alone, dog. We on camera, man. Hey, hey, bro, the camera out, bro. I can like that for instance. I can get behind the camera and just post the glory side of everything, and make this long drawn out process like it takes so much, to get these dogs to perform or do specific things. And majority of the stuff that these dogs do is naturally. It's basically all out of instinct. It's the breed of dog that's amazing. Yes, it does take a lot of work from you because you still do have to instill that love. You still have to take the time out to walk your dog. You have to socialize your dog. You have to let your dog experience certain situations to where when you do bring them out in public or when you do things, it's not their first time ever experiencing it. And a great example is my brother with Ride or Die K9s. Y'all know he just had the video where he was in Lowe's. You know, um, What's the right age to bathe? You can bathe the puppy. I mean, as a little baby, just as far as getting it wet and getting the dust off of their coats. But you can start them off 2 weeks old. Start wetting them and get them used to the water. There's puppy shampoo. There's certain little things um, that you can use once the dog gets to 6, 7 weeks, as far as like soap. But you can bathe the puppy whenever. So, where he got the dog into Lowe's, and that's a major thing. That's a major thing. Because if doesn't experience uh, that dog doesn't experience anything like that, then his first time, if it's a busy day at Lowe's, then it's gonna nut up. Or if it goes into a situation to where it feels pressure, dogs get anxiety, they get all kind of stuff. So it might stress the dog out, and the dog might react. But that's just that's just any animal in general. So, like I was saying, when it comes to purchasing a puppy, how you doing, Miss Sharon? 14 weeks, 20 weeks, 5 months, 6 months, that's still a very, very, very young dog. It's still basically learning the world, learning what's going on. And pretty much whatever you introduce it to, look at her. She's slowly trying to work her way down there. Whatever you introduce her to as the leader of that dog is gonna be what she moves forward doing. You know, if you show her love, if if you if you show her patience, if you like with Hennessy right now, I'm being very patient with her, and even on the camera, you know, everybody can be like, "Oh, Hennessy don't want to move. She don't even want to get out the door." Okay, she's 2 years old and she's only been here a week, and you got other dogs running around, like they're crazy. So of she's not comfortable. So if I go over there and while all the other dogs are running around and trying to show her treats and this, and I got all the other dogs jumping all over me because they want the treat, that's not gonna help her situation. That ain't gonna help her. But if I'm patient with her, Chick, come on, dog. I just told you about that, bro. But if I'm patient with her, come, so let go play. If I'm patient with her and I let her just work on her own time, like as if she's in her own little world, she's the only dog around, then eventually she's gonna build up her own confidence on herself. Now I also let Bree around Hennessy. Hennessy's 2 years old. I know y'all ain't want to see the dog using the bathroom, so when I seen that, I moved it. So Hennessy's 2 years old, been in another kennel, hasn't been around kids. You know, her first day home, Bree had on a leash, walking her around the yard with me. With me talking to her, comforting her, and letting her know what we expect out of her, and putting it in her mind from the beginning. This little girl is gonna be one that's gonna be walking you a lot. I'm gonna be the one coaching you, and we're gonna have a successful run together. And that's basically it. You know, Nothing special, but the breed of dog is an amazing breed. And moving forward, if we want to teach her other things, then we slowly introduce it, slowly work one on one with her, because that's what she's going to need. She's going to need a lot of one on one training. And for example, watch right now, she wants to get down bad, and when she does, watch out, she's gonna go nuts. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Look, y'all go over there. Y'all go over there. Y'all play with each other. I'm gonna talk to Hennessy. Y'all go. Y'all like to go. I'm sorry. Go, Jack. Move. Go. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Go, 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 go. Go. Hennessy. Get up. Oh, goodness. Get back. Get back. Get back. Oh, Hennessy. Come get that kisses. Move around. Move around. Y'all go. Y'all go. Get that kisses. Come here. Give me kisses. Oh, goodness. Oh, big boy. Move around. Move around. Move around. Move around. Move around. Go. 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 Move around. That's a good girl. Go. Go. No, don't come over here. Don't come over here. All right, y'all leave her alone. Hennessy. Hennessy. What's happening, everybody? All right. So, you know, just that right there, that's a step moving towards her next time. You know, nothing rushing. Let her get comfortable. Let her fall in love with me, and man, eventually, I'm telling y'all, we're gonna see, and it's probably be the next live. She's gonna skip the whole steps. Yep, she'll skip. Has ever been bred. Yeah, this will be her first breeding. So I'll give y'all a little history on her. So, do you still keep up? Yeah, man, I actually just did a video of King Midas. Well, I didn't do the video personally, but I got a video. King Midas was actually one of the dogs in the dinosaur costume. That was King Midas and Blue Shark. Miss Alexandria Watson and Mr. Joe Rubin, they actually bought 2 dogs from Royal Kennels, and those were the 2 dogs that were purchased. Miss Latrenda, how you doing? Those were 2 dogs that were purchased from here, so they put them in the costumes and they let them battle it out to see who's the toughest dinosaur. So that was actually King Midas. So let's see. Also is the hold on. Let me see. Will be her first breeding. Also is D and Tick. They're only males now. So no, you guys know I also have Geronimo, and that's gonna be the next thing that we're gonna talk about, because I got a pretty cool announcement moving forward. That's so exciting, y'all. I mean, it's crazy. So a little info on Hennessy. Hennessy, her daddy is Structure Line Rocco. Hey, now she's getting in trouble. Hennessy, bring my boot over here. Get over here. Hey, come see, girl. play if I put you back at the top of the stairs. Move around, girl. It's all right. All right, go. So, you guys know I'm a big structure line bully fan. Brian Cooper, my dog. I think he's an amazing breeder and dog man. So I actually had bought a stud credit a year ago for a structure line player. We did a couple breedings with him. Our timing was just off. We never could get a successful breeding with him. Then, unfortunately, he had passed away during the process because he was an old dog. He was 8 years old, maybe even a little older. So we didn't get the breeding with him, and we had moved to Structure Line Rocco, not her dad. I'm sorry, not Structure Line Rocco. Structure Line Frank Nitty, which is Grand Champion Rocco's son. We had moved to him, and we did a breeding, and it was unsuccessful as well. So I did 3 breedings with the kennel, with this kennel, with Brian's kennel, that was unsuccessful. So we kind of just moved on from it. I mean, we gave it our best shot. I mean, it is what it is. Queen of Hearts, what's up? So Hennessy is off of one of Structure Line and Brian Cooper's studs. So I've been watching her since she was a puppy. A good friend of mine, Devin, with Heartline Bullies out of Slidell. If y'all on Facebook or Instagram or anything, y'all go check him out. He got some nice bulls too. But to make a long story short, he had a son who was actually in the hospital for the first 20 months of his life, man. A handsome little man, you know. I'm telling you, a little warrior as a baby, you know, and coming up. You know, we've been watching his whole process since he was a baby coming up. Well, glory to God, last week he was released from the hospital and he was allowed to finally go home with his family, which was a major thing. And, you know, kind of like a culture shock, you know, as you could say, to Devin and his wife or his girlfriend, whoever, being that, you know, now he's coming home at 20 months. And he's been in the hospital since he was a baby, although they've been back and forth to Boston from Louisiana. You know, his wife has been staying with Lil Hayes, I mean, for months at a time, you know, out there, you know, because we know how those mothers are, y'all. Like I always tell people, you know, just kind of like clowning about, you know, my wife and my situation, you know. My wife, I mean, she really holds it down here. Look at her, y'all. Now she got my flip-flop. So, Tick, bring it to Daddy. Bring it here. Get it. Get it and bring it to me. So, I tried. So, you know, mothers, they like, they're bred for that, you know. And I always clown, you know, with Jolene about breeding, you know, because everything here is dog-related. So, like, we talk about Branson, you know, he's so bad. So I'll be like, you know, that breeding between me and her that created Branson, just, I don't know what happened, but just a little joke. But, you know, as a mother, she's been with the baby, you know, out of state and stuff, whatever. So doing what mothers do, holding the fort down. And when he came home, he had to get rid of a lot of his dogs because now his son can't be around all this. And, of course, it's going to be taking up a major amount of time. So I was blessed to get Hennessy. I've been watching her since she was a puppy. I watched her grow. I love her. I knew she would be a great addition to the Royal Kennels program. So that's how we got her. But moving forward, it will take some things for her to get used to, because as you guys can see, we run a tight program with a lot of understanding. The dogs are free. They do get freedom. They can do as they please to be dogs. But at the end of the day, there is structure inside this program. So it's gonna take her a while to get adjusted. Gotta work, Brian. All right, my brother. All right, Robert. I appreciate it, man. So just to give you guys a little rundown, you know that I just seen on Facebook, and I know she's gonna be in heat within the next week or so, and said, "Ooh, bam, a dog. Let me buy this grown dog because I know I'll be able to make a few bucks off of her in a couple weeks." And she's right there, the little foreman with the black mask. You know, this dog has she got the blood. Not only does she got the blood, she's got something that would improve what I'm working with here. And I've watched her basically look at it. Look how they all boot up on her. You know, I basically, you know, watch her become the little young lady that she is today. So you know, just to give you guys a little background on her. When shooting the little videos that I just try to catch little clips for y'all, it's kind of hard to be able to explain everything and talk about it all because I'm constantly on the move. Jazz, leave her alone. You know, I'm constantly on the move, and you know, working with the dogs and doing certain little things. It's, you know, so many things are going through my mind at one time. You know, so the live session is when I can really, you know, break down a lot for everybody. You know, so another thing, we now have started installing kennels at the Royal Kennels Ranch. I told you guys a while back that my brother, who I call Royal Kennels Tory, we nicknamed him Kennels Tory because he never done nothing spectacular with the kennels to earn that title to be Royal Kennels Tory. So everybody at work be like, man, he ain't Royal Kennels Tory, he just Kennels Tory. And you know, he gotta earn his name. So what's up? What's up, Jesus? So Kennels Tory is now gonna be manning the Royal Kennels Ranch. We are gonna be building a Royal Kennels Ranch YouTube channel that's gonna be scheduled in with our channel. You're gonna have on a scheduled date a video from Royal Kennels here, and you're gonna have one. You're gonna have one at Royal Kennels Ranch, and the Royal, look at it, Jazz, leave her alone, man. Y'all go play. And you're gonna have a video from Royal Kennels Ranch. My brother T is a dog trainer. That's what he does. He's been training for 15 to 20 years. That's who has Geronimo. What's up, Young L? That's who has Geronimo. And I mean, he does an amazing job with him. Geronimo is very smart. He also has Gypsy over there. He also has Blue Balboa, who will be in the stud now. And he also has Xena, who has moved over to the ranch, y'all. They loving it. They're running on 8 acres of land. The total acreage of the ranch is like 20 something acres. But 8 of that is for the dogs. It's fenced in. There's 1 horse, and the dogs simply can run until their tongues hang out of their mouth. So it's awesome. We started putting the kennels in it. So we got Xena and Blue Balboa over there getting used to it, and I'm extremely excited about that. So I'm gonna go back to Street Rossi. If I'm saying wrong, man, I apologize. So that's a very good thing. So this is the deal with Hennessy. Hennessy is actually still gonna be bred to my boy Stud. She will be going back that way to do the breeding. and that was a deal that we had worked out. Um, do you really get a huge why? Can I? Yeah, man, I did, man. I did because I really live by this. This is my life. This ain't no fly by night thing that I said, hey, I want a cool looking dog or whatever. This is really what I do. I take this seriously. We eat, sleep, and breathe Royal Kennels. We are the Royal Kennels family. My children know they are the Royal Kennels family. And, if I could stamp that on their birth certificate, I would. That's how deep Royal Kennels is to us. And absolutely, I did. That logo is a lot to me. So yeah, man, we really about that. So in the agreement of getting Hennessy, he's not 100% out of the dog movement. He just had to downsize drastically and wanted Hennessy to go to a home that he knew she would be able to grow in. I mean, I know a lot of you guys don't personally know me, but if I had a dog, what better yard would I want my dog to go to if I wanted it to be in a nice home? There is no other dog. Hey, y'all stop that. I know y'all just playing, but stop. There's no other yard that I would want my dog to go in, or there's no other dog man that I would want my dog to be with than myself. You know, so I I think my brother seen a great opportunity for her and kind of took a L with her in order for her to live a prosperous and good life. Hey Zeus, brother, I actually don't speak Spanish, my man. I have no clue what you what you're commenting, and you my dog, so I know we speak English together, but I don't speak Spanish, brother. I don't. But yeah, so she is gonna be bred to his male. We will be splitting the litter in half, but she will be in the comfort of her home and where she's been for the breeding. We're not 100% sure of how we're gonna move with everything, but that was a deal that we made. Look at him, y'all. That was a deal that we made upon me getting her. After that breeding, then she will be 100% for Royal Kennel. Hey, y'all stop! Y'all stop it! She'll be 100% for Royal Kennels, and she will be bred to Tick, her next breed. Hey, Hennessy, Hennessy. Hey, we're not gonna have that over here. We ain't gonna have that over here, all right? People play. Look, come here, Hennessy. Come here. Look, dude, we're not gonna have that, all right? Move around. Come here. It's all right. I know you want to play rough, you want to be excited, but we ain't gonna fight. So yeah, so there is still a lot of things that's gonna have to be ironed out, and I mean, who better to do it than me, you know? Yeah, man. So thank y'all, man. Enjoy dinner, brother. I'm actually about to get ready to head to work. When will you update? Man, that's a wonderful question, man. Honestly, I would love to update it because I know it's something that would benefit you guys a lot by being able to see everything and have all the information up front. Basically, I got you, bro. I'm speaking. It's all good, my brother. Thank you, Queen of Hearts. J and A. Yeah, so dang man, I forgot what I was saying. Um Oh man, it's fire, man. It's fire. It's still got a lot of work to do to it, but man, the process is gonna be awesome, man. We real excited about it. No doubt about it. But yeah, with Hennessy, I mean, it's gonna take some adjusting. She's only been here maybe a week or maybe a little over a week. No, I think a week. So I mean, I think she's doing an amazing job, um, and she's gonna be just fine. Yep, she's gonna be just fine. Who that? Who that? Jay? Who you talking about, man? So, and moving forward with the ranch, man. If you support Royal Kennels, oh, I know what I was talking about. Good, good, good. If you support Royal Kennels, man, y'all jump on the ranch page when I share the link, and y'all start following us over there. And we're gonna be basically providing you guys with some great videos, tips, tricks, and get to see another side of us as dog men, which is real fun. I've been doing this without a partner. Yeah. Dingo puppies are unbelievable, man. Man, you seen the color of that white and tick one? That's crazy, man. I've never seen that color before. Them some fat little rascals. Yeah, they nice. So we was talking about the website, man. I'm watching the dogs and making sure I kind of keep them in line and try to think and talk about certain other topics. But the website, I just don't have the time, and I haven't been really just making the time to get out there and upload all these photos and lay it out, the way I want. I mean, I work. A lot of you guys don't know, but I work 12-hour shifts, man. I run off of 2 and 3 hours of sleep. I went to sleep today at like 12 o'clock after working a 12-hour shift. Chill, chill with my family. We went look at more property actually. Rode around, came home. I go to sleep at 12:30, and I woke up at 2 o'clock to go pick up groceries with my family, and then came over here and got ready for the live feed. So, I run on fumes sometimes, just to make sure that everybody else is straight, and no, y'all, this is funny, man. One thing about that, I love that chair. Although it gets them so dirty, but look at the mud, man. You just plop down in the mud to be cool. I'm sure it feels amazing on her. But Apollo and Creed Bulldoggies, what's up, brother? What's up, man? So you can see Dingo's puppies at Hawks Kennels. That's where Royal Kennels man Dingo resides. Y'all go and check him out. Um, but you look, y'all see how she is though? I'm gonna tell you something about Hennessy. Um, she ain't no bully. She ain't no bully for nothing. That little girl, she might be short. Hey, Latrenda, I did see you ask how tall she is. She's like, if I had to guess, I would say she's about 14 inches tall. Um, she just went up to Soleil. Now, y'all know Soleil is a bull. She just ran up to Soleil and just kind of like bumped her, like, get out of my way, girl. I know you think you the boss around here, but y'all ain't just gonna be bullying me because I'm small. Um, but yeah, she's about 14 inches tall. I don't really put them under any wickets. I don't really talk about the height, the head size, and a lot of those stats of the dogs because honestly I don't know, and like I don't show them or anything. No, she didn't make it down the steps. I carried her down them. I don't. I don't show them. So I don't really measure them or do anything like that for them. I do the videos so you guys get to see them 100% for what they are, and I don't really have to shoot the stats out there constantly. You know, like you see a lot of kennels really have to do because they don't really do the video thing like we do. Um, but I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to have been blessed with the opportunity to be able to video my dogs live for 1 hour, just playing and not worry about them dying or suffering or doing some crazy stuff that you wouldn't want someone to see for the first time looking at the channel. We aren't that type of channel. We are a raw and uncut channel. What you see is what you get. The Royal Kennels YouTube channel is for you guys to basically share our experience. But this program is for me. These dogs are for me. I don't adjust them for y'all personal preference or what y'all like because I think that might sell better. I can honestly care less what sells better. I have my vision and what I want, and that's 100% what we do it for. So the videos are for you guys to share the experience, but I'm actually out here for me. The dogs are for me. A lot of people ask for certain video requests, and I try to accommodate them because I think it would be helpful. But a lot of the videos that I do them that way because that's how I want them. It's our way of being different, and that's how we are gonna always be. You know, if I could, I would do every video live. I wouldn't have any other videos, but unfortunately I can't because of the signal. You know, I can't go live in the swamp. I can't go live in the swamp. Move around, Hennessy, go play, because I can barely even make a phone call out there. You know, a lot of places out here in the country, y'all look at a lot of places out here in the country, we don't have good signal. You know, and even now, I mean, unless I'm on Wi-Fi, you ain't gonna get nothing. So we basically, we do it how we want to do it, and that's how we gonna always do it. So if you guys need help on something, need one-on-one on any topic, I mean, I don't claim to know it all, but there's no subject that I can't shed a little knowledge on. um, Gives you better signal live stream. There's a bad call. If you don't have bad, it gives you better signal. Man, hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely check that out because that's not my strong point. I'm not computer savvy at all, y'all. I'm not computer savvy. I'm not even really smartphone savvy. Um, I'm hands on with everything that I do. And as y'all can know, I could talk. That's my strong point. Hey, created differently. How you doing? Can't wait for the breed. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's coming. That's coming shortly. I don't know if y'all noticed, but she's swelling now. John Doe, what up, brother? Yeah, so that's just what it is. And I will check that out, man. Street, I appreciate that for real. But I try to help as much as I can. Now, Tori, who's gonna be at the ranch, he's he's 100% dog man as well. So he may be the guy who's gonna be doing certain videos, you know, on like upon request. You know, I had one guy. I guess he had video. Oh, y'all, watch it. This. I ain't gonna get it down this time. Watch y'all. So he viewed the channel. I'm guessing for the first time. He sees the kennel video, and you know said that they look like they was in jail, which of course a kennel does look like they are in jail, because it's a kennel. And he told me that I should make more videos with the dogs outside playing. So humbly, and knowing that it was his actually first time viewing the channel, I just asked him to go and view some of the other 300 plus videos that we have, and these live videos to where these dogs do not look like they're in jail. Robbie, what's up, brother? You know, I really, really take pride in the way that they live. Uh, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and I'm not saying that they don't be in the kennel longer than I would want them to be in there. Just can't come out. I mean, I am gone 12 hours out of the day. And I can open their kennel and they run out, use the bathroom, and they run back in it, because it is home to them to a certain degree. If I could have them running all in the house, shoot, I would, but I can't. I mean, so I gotta be. Thank you, brother. So I gotta be realistic, you know, about the situation, and this is a breeding program. You know, the dogs aren't in paradise, but at some point in time in their life, hopefully they are. Just beautiful dogs. Thank you very much, pet lovers. That really means a lot, you know, because almost every dog on this yard right now, except for Hennessy and Diesel, was produced here. So when I look at it, it's just kind of like looking at years of dedication. What's up, Mom? Really? Uh-uh. It's not. It's back on. Yeah. So yeah, Emma is actually in the kennel, probably crying. She's doing great, but she can't come out here and play with the dogs. Not at this point. She's in the critical state of her pregnancy. So we got to take it very seriously. Just like, you know, with the lady, the first trimester of your pregnancy, you are more prone to, you know, miscarriages. Oh, yeah. And, you know, man, it pays off now, you know. So it pays off now. For me to be able to take, just like Pet Lover just said, for me to be able to take my phone live for you guys and do this and show every aspect of everything, man, there's no greater reward. Money can't buy that, you know, to be honest with you. So it's paid me way more than, you know, normal. And I ain't gonna sit here and act like we ain't made no money with the dogs, because we've made money with the dogs, and the money that they've generated shows. You know, the money that they've generated shows. They eat good, they live good, you know. Um, they basically get whatever they want, you know, and they purchase it. We haven't had a litter in a year, y'all. We haven't had a litter in a year, and they still pay for themselves. You know, I I don't know many kennels can say that, you know. And I don't know many dog men can say that they love their dogs that much to where their money can sit there in their basically their account and pay for themselves for a year, you know. And we talking about electricity, we talking about food, we talking about everything that they need, from vet bills to it all, you know. And you know, some of the biggest kennels have to have litters periodically to be able to keep up. So I'm extremely blessed, you know. And in all actuality, you guys are the ones that make it happen because y'all believe in them. You know, y'all trust me, but y'all believe in them. And that's one of the major things about the entire program is it's not me, you know. Hey, do you plan on trying to breed? Absolutely, Jesus. That is what it's gonna be. She will be bred to Zeus. That's her final breeding. I'm not breeding her to anybody else but him. If for some ungodly reason she doesn't take again, she'll be going a third time to him. I did all the studying to find him. I love him. I know he is like meant. So it's there is no adjustment. There is nothing. If for some reason that breeding can never take place, then she might not be bred again. You know, until I put in the specific work to get my confidence back up into a breeding. But that's that's just a process. Stop it, girl. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off too much. I actually gotta put the dogs up. I gotta let Emma get her time out, by herself. So look at Jazz, y'all. Let me talk about Jazz because my brother DeAndre, who I value his opinion. I value his position as a supporter of the Royal Kennels program, and he asked to give Jazz her moment, like I do every other dog, which is true, And just moving forward on what I just said, it's basically what we do. But if you right, you right, and I can truly accept when I'm wrong, and I agree with them 1,000%. Absolutely not, Andrew. No, it's it's I don't know the front of his name. I don't know who produced him as far as the kennel name, um, but he's for a guy out here. I mean, this guy is an amazing representation of the American Bully breed. Um, I mean, he's amazing. You're probably not going to find too many dogs, even grand champions that you see are untitled dogs that just have that bully look, and very well put together as this guy right here. I do have a video of him on my channel. Go check him out, man. He's nice. It's the Soleil and Zeus breeding. Check him out, man. Leave us a comment. Tell me what you think, man. But like I said, I mean, whenever if you tell me something, man, and you right, hey, man, I'm honor what you say because that's just a part of me being a man. I accept when I'm wrong. If I don't know something, I ask. If I don't ask, then that means I personally don't need your opinion. But if you see something that's lacking, it's always good to get a good solid eye from the outside that you trust, to say, um, hey B, I see you lacking right here. If I look at it and say, well, if there's no specific reason why I haven't covered that, then I'm gonna say, dang, you right, dog. I appreciate that. And then moving forward, I'm gonna try to cover it. Basically for me, not really for you, but for me. So when he told me that about Jazz, I was like, dang, I do got some videos where I talk about her, but I never gave her moment, and she's amazing. Um, she's a great dog. She really is a great dog. Her muscle tone is nice. She's getting thick. She's very mobile. She's very athletic. So I really like her. She carries that Royal Kennels presentation well. As far as height, she's a little taller than I wanted. But I'm a breeder. You know, I'm a breeder, so that's what I do. I adjust that. And when I have dogs, Like, no dogs in here are finished product dogs because we're not a finished product program. So I'm not gonna see a dog and say, well, she this. I'm gonna make an adjustment. She's here for a reason. It's because of her blood, and I produced her to be here. So I'm gonna make that adjustment, and we're gonna move forward, and she's gonna produce better than what she looks. If she don't produce better than what she looks, it's not because she can't produce. It's because of the matchup that I set up for her. And a lot of people miseducate a lot of people and say, oh, this male isn't a producer. No, the male is not a producer. You're just not a breeder. you know, and that's being cut and dry. That's being cut and dry. It's not the male. The way you line the male up. It's the way you match the blood up. It's the way you research that particular breeding. Because when you do your homework and you set it up right, it's always gonna go out the way that you plan it. Knowing that there is always room for improvement is the key sign that you're humble and modest. Man, in my life, man, a lot of you guys know where I come from, and where I come from is a reason I am who I am, straight up, I ain't got no reason to sugarcoat it. Where I come from and how I lived is what made me who I am today, and I'm very humble. I'm very humble, and I see a lot of little stuff that I let slide on here because I know for a fact half of the people who do try to pull off these little fake acts on the internet, if you was face to face with me, you would try to shake my hand, especially if you know me, or know, my background, but we moving forward in my life, and everything that I touch is to be better, straight up. That's what it is. I want to be better today than I was yesterday, and I want to be better tomorrow than I was today. And we all are accountable. Look at that, y'all. How embarrassing. Jazz, come on, girl. We all are accountable for each other, and you just got to be able to distinguish what's for you and what's against you. That's the hard part because, your own friend sometimes could be the one to, of course, stab you in the back. But you gotta be able to make that type of adjustment. Stay blessed, boy. Like church, school, dog lovers. 100, John. Real talk, man. So that's where you gotta come and make your own adjustments. But I don't want to get too far off of the topic, man. Look at you. So, man, look, man, y'all. I truly enjoyed this Saturday. I'm glad I was able to come on, man. I ain't gonna lie, I missed y'all last Saturday. I missed the community tab. We went through a lot last week. Everybody in my family was sick. We all had caught this virus. It was a monster around here, and it was like a domino effect. So, what turned out to be a 24 to 48 hour virus hit 4 of us. So it turned out to be a 5 to 8 day thing. Because I caught it first, then my son caught it, then 2 days later my daughter caught it, then the next day my wife caught it, and it was like, oh man. And as a man, the show must go on, so I still got to go to work. My wife, she still has to be a mother, although she's sick, so it's like it was just too much at the moment. Soleil, Cleopatra, neither one of them had took, so it was like, wow, when it rains it pours. And I just really couldn't find it in me at that moment to be positive and encourage you guys, and I needed the encouragement. You feel what I'm saying? His press is very strong. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. So, yeah, but that's a wrap for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Saturday Bully Life Live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to help y'all in any kind of way. Man, blessings to you too, Jason. Same to you, Soldier. Man, I greatly appreciate the love, man. Y'all tune in next Saturday. We're gonna try to keep it around the same time, 3-ish. That's usually a good time with me, and if something changes, I'll let you guys know. Y'all go ahead. Also remember, follow a few good channels that I mentioned, man. Peace out, Apollo and Creed Bullies. Hope your family's good. Appreciate it, Tim. Yeah, we great, brother. Everybody's good now, man. It passed. Thanks for always finding time for it, brother. Appreciate it, pet lovers, man. Really appreciate it. Robbie, man, be blessed, brother. And man, y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Y'all stay safe. Peace out. The Trender. Have a good one.